Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is July 9th, 2019. Shout out to my man UK Ranja for this song request. Aston Martin music by Rick Ross, definitely a classic. Chrisette Michelle on that joint, a definite classic in my book. So thanks UK Ranja for the song request for today. What's good, people? Hope you guys are doing well today, and welcome to another episode. Today we are going to be looking at the first ever forward split in cryptocurrency history. Never heard of this company, have you? MAPR Preferred 223. Never heard of this company, but we'll get into the details. They're going to be splitting forward, meaning you get more tokens after the split. Interesting situation here in cryptos with this one, so I wanted to cover it. Nothing major, but just a milestone, something certainly never done before in the crypto game, so I wanted to cover this one out of Coin Speaker. Also, the NYAG, that's the Attorney General's office in New York, says that Bitfinex and Tether served New York residents longer than they claim. Wow, is that all you guys got? Is that all you guys got? Let's see. We're going to take a look at this one, though, and see what they have to say about that. Remember, they had until, I think, a few days ago to file a motion or respond to their claims. And I guess this is what they responded with. Maybe the article here talks further about what's going on in their claims with the NYAG against Bitfinex or iFinex, the parent company of Bitfinex and Tether. We'll take a look at that as well. And also, lastly, out of the Bitcoinists, we've got $16 million worth of Bitcoin missing as exchange quits. I don't know if you guys heard about this the other day, but Bitmarket just shut down on Monday and ran off on the plug twice. So we're going to take a look at that. Man, these exchanges, people, you have to be very careful with them. We'll see what the skinny is on this situation here. But first, gotta give a shout out first to some of my channel sponsors, Moon Lambo and also smartcash.cc. And I've actually got a new patron, and that is crypto.com. They're showing Crypto Blood's channel some love. Check those guys out. You guys probably remember them as Monarch, the crypto debit card. Well, they bought crypto.com last year. I actually covered this last year too, ironically enough. But they're showing me some love, so I'm showing them some back. I actually ordered a card from them, a metal card. It should be coming in soon because they now offer these services to U.S. citizens. So that was great. So check those guys out, crypto.com. Very hard to forget that one. But they've got some special offers for you if you do order one of their cards. So I'll be telling you guys about some of their promotions in the next month or so. So check those guys out. But let's go ahead and take a look at the heat map for today, guys. We've got Bitcoin up 2.4%. It almost touched 13,000 a few hours ago. Crazy. It looks like we're starting to heat back up with Bitcoin. The alts, not so much. Not so much. Bitcoin is king right now. Alts are looking primarily red at the moment. BNB is even cooling off a little bit, down 2.5%. Litecoin down 1.6% to 118 bucks, and Ethereum is down 0.87% to $307.42. EOS down also 1/3%. But if we look at my technical analysis, look at that, following that line perfectly. The D wave. We definitely eclipsed this section I told you about, which was 12,400 area, 12,467 to be exact. So I think at this point, 12,000 should be a floor in that region. Somewhere around there should be a floor now for us, guys. And I'm still looking at this point. The wave is still in play, the D wave, which will take out 14,000. So we just got to kind of wait for that. And looking good here, though. Looking very good. So I'll keep an eye out on this for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at that first article out of Coin Speaker. And it is about MAPR Preferred 223. Not sure what this company is and what their cryptocurrency is, but they are going to be the first ones who ever do a forward split in the cryptocurrency game. It says a forward split is traditionally when a stock splits and shareholders end up holding more after the split than they held before. This crypto incarnation of a forward split will see each Maya holder receive 100 MAPRs after the split for every 1 MAPR they have. Anyone who owns Maya Preferred 22.3 at the close of business on August 15th, 2019 will qualify for their share of the forward split tokens. While holders will be given 100 free MAPRs, the price of the coin will accordingly be reduced by 100 times at the close of business on August 15th. This move will make price of Maya Preferred more affordable to investors. The split will happen like this. If Maya Preferred closes at $25,000 on August 25th, the next day on August 16th, Maya Preferred will open at $250 per coin. All coin holders will receive 100 tokens for each individual coin they own. Partial tokens are qualified, so the dollar value of their holdings is exactly the same. So on August 16th, UK Financial Ltd will freeze the price of Maya Preferred 223 at whatever the post-split price is on all the markets it trades on, and that's FAT, BTC, and CATEX, and perform a 1 million token buyback opportunity open to the general public at that frozen price for 60 days. These 1 million tokens represents approximately the total number of MAPR tokens that are available to the public. Maya Preferred 22 is a stable coin that is backed by $34,000 per token in gold and silver from 11 gold and silver mines in Mexico. The forward split will not affect the way the coin works. Currency will have the same amount of assets backing it after the split, but the ratio of the backing to each coin will be adjusted to reflect the 100-time price reduction. So what do you guys think about this? Because it shows me that the company is trying to show or attract more demand for their token from simply a speculative aspect, meaning they're looking solely at the price. I know it sounds more attractive, but with tokens, they're more fungible, or I should say more divisible than a stock is. So I can buy 50 cents worth of their Maya Preferred 223 tokens. It doesn't matter. So really, what are they trying to cover up or do here from a PR perspective? If this was a product that the market wanted, then I believe personally they are going to buy it at whatever price. It doesn't matter the price really when it comes to tokens. Again, they're divisible down to a Satoshi. So I don't know, guys, but let me know if you ever heard of Maya Preferred 223. I've never heard of them, but there's evidently a precious metal token. I'm not too much of a big fan of those precious metal tokens either, because in my opinion, it pretty much defeats the purpose of a cryptocurrency. Cryptos are to be mathematically proven, and the value is in the mathematics, not in trying to back that token with a physical asset. It just doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But again, let me know if you guys have heard of this and thought this was interesting. First forward split in cryptocurrency history. So let's see what the NYAG has come up with this whole Bitfinex case that's going on in New York. It says that they found that Bitfinex / Tether were serving New York residents longer than they claim. So it says the New York Attorney General Office has submitted new evidence in its aim to prove that crypto exchange Bitfinex and Tether had served New York customers longer than they claimed. As part of the NYAG's ongoing investigation into Bitfinex and Tether, the NYAG filed a memorandum of law in opposition, as well as a total of 28 pieces of exhibits on July 8th with the New York Supreme Court. The NYAG said in these new documents that even a cursory examination of the facts gathered to date in the OAG's investigation shows that respondents have extensive and consistent contacts to New York concerning the matter under investigation. The filings come with various exhibits to showcase Bitfinex's and Tether's interaction with NY residents over a period that was longer than the two previously claimed. CoinDesk reported in May that Bitfinex and Tether argued with the judge in the New York Supreme Court that the case should be dismissed since they have nothing to do with New York investors and that businesses do not allow New Yorkers on their platforms and do not advise or otherwise do business here. However, the NYAG indicated that based on the series of evidence gathered and provided in court, Bitfinex had customers log in to its platform as recently as December 18, 2018. Further, Exhibit S through H also showed the correspondence between Bitfinex and billionaire hedge fund manager Michael Novogratz Galaxy Digital to onboard the latter as Bitfinex customers in October of 2018. In addition, New York AG provided exhibits to show that Bitfinex held accounts with two New York banks, Signature Bank and Noble Bank, and at least one other New York-based financial institution during the relevant time period, which they used to transfer money to and from clients of the Bitfinex and Tether platforms. NYAG added as well that respondents have repeatedly engaged with New York firms to assist them in their business objectives, including to make statements to the markets about the operation of Bitfinex trading platform and the cash backing of Tethers. And also, as recently as 2019, respondents opened a trading account with at least one New York-based virtual currency firm. To me, I'm just skimming through this. This looks like a bunch of bull. I mean, as far as it may be true, but that's not anything. What are you going to slap them with a fine? This doesn't prove that anything more than, okay, they dealt with some NY residents. All they're going to do is get a slap on a fine on and a slap on the wrist, and they can continue to move on and conduct business outside of the United States, or at least New York. So what do you guys think? What does this tell you? I was expecting them to come with something more than this, but it doesn't look like they have. So as I reported last week, Bitfinex has paid back, I think, $100 million of the $700 million they borrowed from Tether. They paid it back early as well, so they're on track. There's no insolvency issues with Bitfinex in my opinion. Just a bunch of FUD. That's real FUD. People throw that word around very loosely nowadays in the crypto space, but Bitfinex is good. They raised over $1 billion in their IEO, and they're paying back Tether sooner than expected. So again, let me know your thoughts about this case with the New York Attorney General's office and Tether. Last article out of the Bitcoinist: $16 million worth of Bitcoin missing as exchange quits business. Interesting. Poland-based Bitcoin exchange has abruptly shut down operations, taking away the cryptocurrency funds of thousands of users alongside. Bitmarket announced on Monday that it ran out of liquidity on July 8th, which prompted them to cease their operations for an indefinite period. The exchange also said it would update users with more updates. Oh, so you're going to update me with an update? Insane. Data provided by CoinMarketCap.com, updated 17 hours ago, showed volume of close to 850,000 compared to other exchanges. The statistics appeared weaker, validating that Bitmarket was in a liquidity crisis. Nevertheless, the exchange left no clues about how it would go ahead with fund withdrawals. Scared users shared their grievances on social media platforms, with one of them noting a string of red flags. Redditor Odobanks claims that Bitmarket was acting shady before making its announcement. The exchange allegedly asked users to change their passwords without providing any explanation. It later revised its users' API profiles in a separate instance. Bitmarket also halted the withdrawal process of many users and then demanding additional KYC. Odo Banks wrote, exchange representatives active on Polish Bitcoin forum claimed that this was the long overdue KYC requirement and that they were only targeting people with expired IDs. They never addressed users' accusations of hiding the fact that the exchange has been hacked. Bitmarket currently holds approximately 13,000 Bitcoin units in its wallet, which is equivalent to about 16 million. Users under the stress of losing their hard-earned money have already formed a Facebook group. They're planning to file a class action lawsuit against Bitmarket founders and other top executives. It goes on to say here that just as BitCorrect was not able to recover funds of customers, it will probably be the case with Bitmarket as well. The situation has left users with only one hope: that Bitmarket would show up with a plan to reimburse their funds While many don't believe it would happen, there is still a lot to learn about trusting exchanges with zero prior credibilities. And it's not even, in my opinion, about trusting exchanges with zero prior credibilities, because even credible ones get hacked. It's not something that in many cases they are trying to do themselves or anything nefarious on their end. It's literally attack vectors on all of these exchanges 24/7, 7 days a week. So Binance is a credible one, and you see what happened with them. Though they were able to, reimburse because they had a fund that was, for this type of event. But still, credible exchanges get hacked too. So don't think that that will save you guys. Only keep what's on the exchange you need for trading. And once you trade those coins, take those things off. That's my advice to all of you guys. Do not keep your coins on any exchange long period. But again, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for joining me on this episode of My Two Satoshis. Shout out to my man UK Ranja again for that song request. Rick Ross, Aston Martin music. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell. That helps this channel grow, people. Again, that's My Two Satoshis for July 9th, 2019. I'm out of here, people. Holla!